We now have Super Typhoon Goring, also known as Saola internationally. This storm system absolutely rapidly intensified here over the course of the last 24 hours and now up to that category 4 status. He's just the inner core of these winds here on satellite imagery. But this imagery kind of blocks out the landmass over the Philippines, and I'll talk about that in a second. But here's a quick thing with the track. It is going to move towards the south, and right now I think we have kind of the closest approach to Luzon before this starts to wobble towards the east and loops back towards the north, heading towards Taiwan. Still expected to intensify over those warm waters of the Philippine Sea here. But look right in at the satellite imagery, and this is important. And what I really want to kind of show you here is the mere fact that you have that inner core right in here. Then remember, here's Isabella, and then you got Aurora just down here towards the south, and you can see where all the rivers kind of go towards the east here. The river's going towards the west, clear indicator of the mountains. It's the Sierra Madre Mountains, one of the tallest mountains in the Philippines, and this is absolutely tearing this storm apart. Now, places like Pelanan, Dilasag, you're all getting kind of the brunt of this storm here on the East Coast. These are areas that are definitely used to getting these storms. This is not anything unusual, but I mean, this has been lingering here for a while. But this storm, at least the inner core of the worst of the weather, is just getting disrupted by those mountains. Now, let's not take away the fact we are seeing that inflow back here towards the north. Santa Ana, Pari, northern areas of Cagayan, for sure seeing windy conditions out here today as that wind wraps around, and then even off here towards the south too. You kind of have that flow coming across Pangasinan with breezy conditions down towards Manila. But at least at this time, that inner core of this storm, let's watch this form up over the past 24 hours, drifts towards the south. We had a little wobble, just kind of almost touching Isabella here, right near where Palanan is just absolutely getting destroyed by the mountains here. But look at that, winds right now 120 knots according to JTWC. Not quite a super typhoon according to them, but it is according to Bagasa. And you had that rapid intensification today. This is Dvorak analysis before it peaked out. Now we're getting a little bit of weakening because of that interaction with the mountains there as well. So, hey, just you say a little prayer tonight. Also say a little prayer to the Sierra Madre Mountains. You got to thank them. Go give a nice mountain a little hug, because they're the ones disrupting this storm system here today. Also, you still have that inflow down towards the south, so even though this is going to linger off towards the east, I do think places like Subic down through maybe Manila, especially Mindoro, western Mindoro, looking at some heavy rainfall with that inflow continuing to kick in. So maybe you might not see signal force warnings there, but you are going to be getting these red level rainfall warnings for sure in place. And you can just see here another look at that river of moisture as our storm system just kind of sits here and lingers down towards the south, and then it kind of hooks back towards the north as well. Hey, everybody on Patreon, big thanks for everybody who continues to support this channel. It's the reason why we continue to be able to use updates with these fantastic graphics. If you have any photos or anything like that, or reports, please share with us too. I would truly appreciate that. And any feedback, maybe you're getting some flooding in your area. And I have seen some reports in Cagayan of some flooding. No surprise there. You got a typhoon off the coast. Maybe you're not getting the worst of the weather, but you are getting some of that rainfall kicking on through here as we go ahead through a Monday and over towards Tuesday. See some of the heaviest of those showers. Whew. It is a beast of a storm system just off of our east coast here, friends. So let's continue to monitor this storm system as we go ahead over the next few days. I think right now we're probably at our closest approach to Isabella. Actually, probably was a little bit earlier today when this was just further towards the north. I had a little bit of that Trashodia wobble, and it's something that happens when you get these strong storms. They kind of wobble a little bit, and that was about the closest we got here, right off Palanan. But boy, the wind's wrapping around here just into the river. I'm sure we're seeing a little bit of a storm surge for some of these areas, but the mountains just disrupting this storm all over. Let's pull it back, and you can just see how large this is and just how it's encompassing all of northern Luzon. You're getting the cloud covered, you're getting the wind, you're getting the rain, but at least the core of that worst of the weather is staying just off here towards the east. Anyways, guys, I'm meteorologist Robert Spetta. If you like these updates, please let me know down in the comment box below. I truly appreciate all of your feedback on all of these. And yeah, number one thing, as always, is please, please, please stay safe out there, friends. I hope you have a good evening and a safe evening wherever you are.